Well, we left Titusville on our way to New Smyrna, and from there through the Ponce de Leon inlet out to the Atlantic Ocean to accomplish our first leg of our journey back to Nova Scotia, which is to go to Charleston, South Carolina. Unfortunately, our plans had to change. If you want to find out, you're going to have to come along. We're just leaving Titusville, heading for our first stop, which is New Smyrna, Florida. Overcast morning. We're doing about 3 knots so far. Just letting the engine warm up and all the systems get used to operating again after being in the marina for a week. Well, we found this delightful little anchorage here in New Smyrna Beach. And it's not very far from the inlet, so we'll be heading out into the Great Atlantic shortly. In the meantime, this is a really cool spot. We got a beach here and anchorage, you name it. Man, I could spend a couple of days here if I wasn't in such a hurry to get home. We spent the night in New Smyrna Beach at anchor and left about 6 o'clock this morning to head to Charleston, South Carolina. We're doing a course of about 30 degrees north at about 4.5 knots, so probably there in a couple of days. Well, the best laid plans don't always work out. We were on our way to Charleston, South Carolina from Titusville, and my Autopilot calved out. That's an EV100 from Ray Marine. It had already given me problems coming down to Florida, and I replaced the belt and the drive, but that only lasted about a month, and of course decided that it was going to fail as I was out in the middle of the Gulf Stream. So we managed to hand steer into St. Augustine, and I'm at anchor here. It's actually quite a large empty anchorage, but it's going to do the job for tonight. A little bumpy when boats go by, but hey, what can you say? So now I'm stuck here for a couple of days waiting for the parts to come in from Ray Marine, and we'll put this thing back together and continue on our journey. So whether we go all the way to Charleston, or whether I put the boat up in St. Mary's or something, well, I'm gonna have to decide that. But notwithstanding, we're taking a break and enjoying what the good Lord gave us. So we got the wheel off the Autopilot, and this motor actually comes off. So that motor has a gear, I don't know if you can see it, a little gear inside, and there are 3 sets of gears inside this little unit here. So this thing sort of fits over those gears, but unfortunately those gears inside are stripped, and that's what caused the problem. Now I don't know about you, but usually when I see gears on things, they should be made out of metal. This is just made out of plastic. So what's happened is they've just worn out, and that's what all that grinding noise was when it was giving me a problem out in the North Atlantic there. So we've ordered this part, and it's supposed to come in tonight, and then we're going to install it and see if we can get it working again. We're here at St. Augustine Municipal Marina, just waiting for the Bridge of Lions to open up here. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and it's going to be a beautiful day by the looks of it. There's a few boats waiting to get onto the bridge, but shouldn't be too long. We say goodbye to the St. Augustine Municipal Marina. Nice marina, super friendly and efficient staff. And of course, St. Augustine is an absolutely beautiful town. Now we'll see if we can't get through this Bridge of Lions. This is our second attempt. Apparently we weren't fast enough the last time, so we'll have to see. And then we can get on our way to Jacksonville. We decided, after all was said and done, to put our boat up for the summer, for hurricane season, at the Green Cove Springs Marina, which is just south of Jacksonville. We're tied up here at Sisters Creek Dock, and that's a free dock. You're good here for 72 hours apparently, and they're quite nice docks, nice and modern, eh? Little pads on them and everything. So this should be a good safe tie up tonight, and then off I go. We're just leaving Sisters Creek Dock for Jacksonville. And then we're on to Green Cove Springs Marina. We're just approaching the Main Street lift bridge in downtown Jacksonville. We're just behind our friends in the Vermicula. There's another Canadian vessel. And that really is the only bridge we have to contend with on this trip, apparently. Which, after going from Fort Lauderdale to Fort Pierce, 30-some bridges, this is just a relief. There's a retired Navy vessel over here. Back here is a free dock as well, just after that bridge. So if you're visiting Jacksonville for some reason or other, you can get free dockage there and at Sisters Creek. There's another free dock just after the lift bridge. Well, as fate would have it, it's turned out to be a real miserable night and day here in the anchorage. I don't know if you can see this boat over here, but he's actually moved a good 100 feet. Well, he's dragging his anchor, that's for sure. I'm assuming so, other than the fact that he may have simply changed position, but I don't know why he would have moved. Oh, yeah, he was over here last night when I came in, or sorry, yesterday afternoon when I came in. So he's definitely dragging. The marina's closed until Tuesday for the long weekend, so we're just going to have to wait till then. In the meantime, we were very fortunate to secure a mooring ball, and we're pretty secure in here, but it's definitely miserable weather. Now, the good news is that we decided to come a day early, and that proved out to be a good decision, because we missed this weather and I wouldn't want to be traveling in it. The only good news is that the high wind is allowing me to generate a lot of electricity, because of course the sun isn't out and the solar panels are working at minimal. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and come along to our next adventure.
I'm sailing, sailing down that river, sailing down that river of dreams. I'm sailing down that river, but it seems that I don't know where I'm going. But when the day is through, I'll come back home.